It is 5:41. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. What I really noticed instantly about this graph is look how this kind of looks like a wall, and how we change the intensity of the energy completely. Leading to the spirit message today: shifting paradigm, understanding blends and melds, awakening, shifting intensity, breakthrough to new. This really does look like a shift. I'm not going to conclude that it was a timeline jump. For everyone, that's up to you to decide. To me, it does feel more of a shift in consciousness, which, that could be a timeline jump depending how you want to look at it. But we are really beginning to notice and see all of the ways that change and new have entered our lives. Just in simple, everyday, ordinary behaviors. New shows itself. Awakening shows itself very simply, and it's up to us to really pay attention and tune into that frequency. And once you begin to notice it, it's impossible to not notice it. You're really just working in 8 and 12 hertz, trickling down into 16 ever so slightly. We do have this band of red, yellow, and a little bit of white in there, it looks like. So we're just continuing to reprogram, continuing to merge unconscious and conscious mind together so that we can really be our whole self. No more splicing ourselves in half to suit others. It's all or nothing. And this is where we are now. This end of the graph, nothing's happening, so we don't need to look at that. So if we just zoom in on today, you can see it goes up to about 15 hertz there. I do feel the closer we get to the full moon on the 7th, Sunday, the more this energy is going to ramp up. In the comments, I saw some of you saying that there is a solar storm happening. Again, I'm not surprised. In eclipse season, catalyst for change. But I feel like so often people are fearful, and there's no reason to be fearful. You have already begun the process of shifting to a new version of yourself. We've been working in since July. There's no reason to be afraid. And even if you are afraid, it's okay. Push through the fear and be the person you want to be. Obviously, I have to state this every time. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt others. We are empowering ourselves towards higher frequencies, higher vibrations. Love, light, unity, compassion. And eclipse season just says, okay, well, look at this. We have all of this old stuff here that you're not doing anything with this. Let's get rid of all of this. And, I like to say that we save the best for last. I just feel like, there's a reason why we leave some things, even if we may know that they're not entirely meant for us. We're not quite ready to let go of them, so we save them for last. And eclipses take care of that for us. So you have to just keep feeling through your feelings, keep that positive mindset going, keep pushing forward. By the end of September, you will be fully transformed. I look forward to it. I know a lot of wonderful, great things are happening. But in the meantime, doubt can creep in. May not be as loud as perhaps previously, but that little ego voice, that little doubt can just rear its head, and you just gotta flick it off. Just get out of here. Just, that's up to you to decide how long you want that voice to last or not. The more you tell it to go away, the more you don't pay attention to it, the more you reaffirm where you're moving, the less loud and the less powerful it gets. Eventually, just becoming like an annoying little gnat that's just flying around. It just takes time for physical, tangible change to be seen. And it's a constant work on your part to just keep pulling it in as best as you can. This journey is going to be different for everyone. Some aspects are going to be way easier and some are going to be more challenging. It really just depends where you are in your own development, in your own healing. There is no wrong or right when it comes to spirituality, and anyone who tells you there is lying. They probably just want your money. So go at your own pace. If you are, reminding yourself, I can do this, or whatever you want, it is safe here. If you're pulling in new, I can do great things. I am successful. I am thriving. Whatever it is that you want to pull in. As long as you are, reminding yourself of the new, reaffirming, planting those seeds, watering those seeds, you will see growth happen. You just have to continually water and nurture the seeds and the little plants as they grow so that they can bloom and become your external reality. Shifting internally is the hardest part, bottom line. But you're doing it already. You're doing it already. So just keep going. Just keep going. I hope that you have a wonderful day.